Lesson 148 of A Course in Miracles. Here we go. My mind holds only what I think with God. My mind holds only what I think with God. And then lesson 135. If I defend myself, I am attacked. If I defend myself, I am attacked. Lesson 136. Sickness is a defense against the truth. So it's bringing in the word defend. The basic idea, going along with, first of all, my mind holds only what I think with God. Only loving thoughts are real. Everything else is illusory. I am merely fooling myself if I think otherwise. And if I hold on to the negativity, if I hold on to the pain, the suffering, whatever is not of love, and I know in my heart what is not of love. As I let those things go, I get more and more into my right mind. And being in my right mind means being aligned with the Holy Spirit's thought system. And remember that the Holy Spirit, for the Course, is the voice for God, right? Basically, the Holy Spirit is the stand-in for God in this world. Because in reality, God does not know about the illusion, right? God is at home, and we are at home. We just don't know. We just don't remember, but we are there as well. But we have chosen to be here, or seem to be here, right? In this illusion. In the illusion, the Holy Spirit is that voice, that still small voice, you might call. That still small voice goes back to. Where is it in the Hebrew Bible? It's Elijah, right? The story with Elijah, the still small voice. So the Holy Spirit is like that still small voice that has ever been calling us back home, if we would only listen. And the Holy Spirit is like, everything's all right, man. Don't have a cow. Stay calm, right? It's like that those T-shirts, I believe they're T-shirts or whatever they are, the Keep Calm thing, right? The Holy Spirit is keep calm. This too shall pass. Everything is passing. Stay in the love, right? Stay in the highest vibration. You don't need to depart from that. You never need to depart from that. Love needs no defense, right? Love just is. And you can also just say, God just is, right? Or the love of God just is. Needs no defense. Cannot be attacked. And so the love, and I am that love, right? I am not any different. My true self is one with that love. So I also don't need any defense, right? My true self needs no defense. So if I do defend myself, I have chosen to be, I have chosen to see myself as something other than what I really am. And in that self, which is my ego self, or my ego personality, that can be attacked, but my true self cannot be attacked. So if I feel that I'm attacked, I must know that is not my true self, right? Whatever can be attacked, whatever can be diminished or belittled or degraded in any way, is not my true self, and I do not want to maintain that illusion. If I don't want to maintain that false identification, then I will just say, I can't be attacked. My true self cannot be attacked. I cannot be harmed in any way. Now, this does not mean that we won't suffer in this world, we may experience things. That doesn't, I almost said suffer, but that does not mean you have to suffer, right? There's that great saying, which is pain in this world is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Sometimes we talk about pain and suffering, right, as basically the same thing, but you can also distinguish pain and suffering. Pain, yeah, I might feel some pain, right? I might say ouch. I might, but I can still do that without suffering, right? I can still do that without it taking me into a negative tailspin. So if I defend myself, I am attacked. My true self cannot be threatened, right? Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing real can be attacked. That's really what that is saying. Nothing real can be attacked. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. So anything that can be attacked or can be threatened does not exist in reality. So I don't want to give it energy. Sickness is a defense against the truth. Sickness is a defense against the truth. So there are different ways that the ego ploys, and the ego is such a part of ourselves that we don't even realize, that it is, because we've become so conditioned to it. But basically, the ego's ploy is to keep us mindless. And what is it? How does it do that? It keeps us in a state of feeling guilty, sinful, lacking, limited, not present, because if we were present, we would be home if we were fully present. But we're always holding on to the past and the future. Generally, what we do is we regret the past. Sometimes we make the past much better than it actually was. A lot of times we regret the past. We regret what we did. We regret our mistakes. We regret what happened to us in our life, or our lives. And the future is we keep hoping that things are going to get better, right? And things will be better, and I will be at peace in the future, right? Maybe not now. I'm not now, but because I'm not there, right? But once things improve in my life, it's going to be so much better, and I keep projecting into the future. These are all forms of insanity, and these are all forms of sickness. And all of this is a defense against seeing reality as it really is, right? Letting go of all my illusions and just being present and just accepting that this moment is no different than any other moment. This moment, I can be just as much at peace as any other moment. And if I don't accept it, if I don't accept that peace now, when will I accept it? Right? There's that great saying from the Jewish commentators in the Mishnah. It's called the Ethics of the Fathers. It says, if I am not for myself, who will be for me? And if not now, and if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? Right? But that's really what I wanted to focus on. If not now, when? If I don't accept now, when am I going to do it? Right? If I don't accept the perfect peace and the perfect love, which is my true self, when do I think I'm ever going to do that? Right? I keep thinking, well, I'm going to do it when I'm ready later. When I'm in a better space, I'll do that. But no, that's something you can do right now, right? And we can learn to slowly but surely do that naturally, because that is natural. That is our natural state. Anytime that we're not doing that, we are in a place of sickness, right? We are in a place of madness. We're in a place of insanity. To be in that space of being fully present in full acceptance and being fully in the love means that I am not sick anymore, right? I am healed. Now, we may not do that completely while we're living in this world, this dream world, but we can get closer and closer to that, right? We can get better and better. Better and better at what this is talking about, and also better and better just in terms of not being as sick and crazy anymore. So sickness is a defense against the truth. So I want to be sick because because the truth is too overwhelming. The truth is scary. The truth is too hot to handle. Right? As Jack Nicholson said in that famous movie, I forget what movie it is now, but the truth is scary to many people. And so we'd rather have the sickness and the madness, which is familiar to us, than look what's behind the curtain, because that's scary, right? And so we choose actually to be unwell. That's our default, right? And that's why we remain stuck in whatever way we remain stuck. But to do this course, or to do any kind of valid spiritual path, is to recognize that that's my mind playing tricks, and I'm not going to keep letting that happen. I'm going to walk boldly into my fear and look it right in the face. I might not do it completely in any given, on any given day, but little by little, I'm going to be working through my fears, and I'm going to be willing to do this practice, which will ultimately liberate me from all suffering. So thanks for listening, and I hope this was helpful today. Just kind of what do you call it? Just riffing on these lessons a little bit here. 13 minutes of riffing, and got a couple more of these. This is review number 4. Got a couple more lessons in review number 4, and then we're on to back into the longer lessons once again. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you again soon. I'm going to be doing another video today on the Bhagavad Gita, if you want to check that out. I've been doing comparative analyses of different translations of the Bhagavad Gita, which is kind of fun. I think it is for me. And I also want to do a video, if I get to it today, about the scapegoat, because yesterday was Yom Kippur, and I want to go to the sources of the scapegoat and where that came from. In Leviticus, it's Leviticus chapter 16, and I want to compare it to the story of Jesus and Jesus Bar Abbas in the Gospels, in Matthew, I believe. So we'll get there. If not today, soon. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Stay the course.